And we're live. Woo! I got a little frog stuck in my throat there. Great. So it is the 31st of December in the year of 2019. So not only is another year coming to a close, but we also have another decade coming to a close. Very, very happy to get this year done over with. Had a great, successful year. So we'll give a little bit on here, see if we can get some people in here to join us. Get them in here. Once you come in, say hi, say what's going on, tell me what you're up to today. We're going to try and do a little year in review today. I kind of got a frog stuck in my throat, so that's awesome. It's always fun when you have that in there. Good afternoon, Pilar. Happy New Year to you as well, Facebook user, because as you know, if you're on Facebook and you, instead of the YouTube feed, if you comment, if you don't give the StreamYard the permission, it's not going to post who you are. So, Pilar, hey, good to see you. Shannon, good to see you as well. So today, like I said, a little year in review, where we are, what we're doing. Laminating was good. Laminating is done. Corey's working. Man, look at that. I still got my sunglasses on. Don't even need those on. So Corey's finishing up the masking on those so we can get everything shipped out here, get things ready to roll. We've got a few little projects that we're trying to finish up and still get out of here at a decent time today because, hey, it's New Year's Eve. What do you guys got planned tonight? What are you doing? Anything fun? Anything exciting? We'll probably do our little mini feast that we usually do. I think tonight we're doing chili bar. So we're going to do chili and then baked potatoes. So you can do the baked potato bar with it, and then hot dogs. So you can do those. I think tomorrow we're going to do a wing bar during the day for football. So we'll see how it all plays out. It's always fun to get the kids together, kind of have fun, you know, do the old stuff. I don't think maybe I'm getting a little too old for the little party, but hey, yeah, what do I know? So, Pilar, you've been busy sourcing stuff for 2 separate customers. Sourcing stuff is always fun. It's always great to do that. I've had a productive morning so far. Like Renee said, we just got done laminating stuff, so that's ready to go, get printed out. Did a little pricing structure class review, something with Renee this morning on her engraving. So I think she's posting that. If she hasn't posted it up, I think she's posting that. So that should be pretty sweet, ready to go for you guys. I've got new designs that we added up to the Bling site. There's customers in here. So Corey's trying to do that and take care of them because, hey, I want to get out of here at a decent time today. So we've got, I totally lost my train of thought on that. Oh yeah, so we uploaded more designs to the Bling It On transfers website. We are also going to be adding more probably tomorrow or the next day because I do believe I'm going to work a little tomorrow from the house. But we get Valentine's Day stuff up there, so that way we can start pushing that stuff out there. I believe now everybody who has was in the Bling transfer program that started last month has the transfers in hand. Like I said, we ran into a little issue. That's one of the things that I did find out is having one supplier of stuff. You're at their mercy when they run out. So I did find a second supplier. So now I have 2 suppliers that I can use to get everything rocking and rolling on that. So that is always a plus there. So we're going to get those put out more designs. We're going to keep adding it because as I think my plan is I'm going to try and set Roxy up to be her own $100,000 business this year, just on transfers, just on shirts, everything produced from her, $100,000 for that. So as I build, as Aaron and I both build everybody up to get everybody that we can to that 100,000 program, hey, 100,000 in sales, we're going to push Roxy to the limit there. I set a goal this morning at 50,000. I thought, well, hey, if I'm going to recommend everybody else for 100 on it too, I'm going to do it, go right along with there. So it's going to be a fun year. Here, 2019, year in review. How was your year? What did you learn? What did you do that you shouldn't have done? What would you do differently now? Looking back on it, it was quite an up and down year for us here. We had to make a quick decision to move into this spot because we were going to open up the batting cages. It was one of those where we had to sign a lease and we had to make a decision within 2 weeks to get everything squared away. Otherwise, we would have been homeless. So we went ahead and signed the lease for this 8,000 square foot location. Turns out insurance is ridiculously high if you're going to do what we were going to do in the area that we were going to do it in. So batting cages, no go. So now I'm paying for 4,000 square foot that 4,000 square feet that I don't even use. So that was a big blunder on my end, but I knew the overhead, what our overhead prices are, or what our overhead is. I knew where our prices are. I know that we could, that it would still sustain business. We'd just take a little hit from the bottom line, and I knew everything would still work out fine. It did work out fine, still hit over all of our numbers, but when you're talking that we spent close to $8,000 more than what we should have if we would have stayed where we were. So that's $8,000 out of pocket when everything's said and done. So now we're actually looking to either move back to our old location, and there's now I think 3 other locations that could be a possibility. Friday we're meeting with the mall. Leasing agent. So we're meeting with our leasing agent here at the mall to go look at those spots. My gut tells me to move back to where we were because we like the location. Nobody's been in there since we're out, so it's exactly how we left it. So we don't have to paint, we don't have to do anything except move stuff back in. And if we do go back to it, what we're going to do is actually put up more of a divider wall, because now with more equipment, before we had stuff sitting in our back room, we could kind of go back there, here and there to do it. Now it's just not gonna work that way. Pilar said, "Bless you," if you're not on the live. So if not having the equipment, it won't work in the back room of our old location. So if we create kind of a full wall, divide the store in half and move stuff up front, then we can make it work. And hey, we save ourselves some money, so that's always a plus there too. So we do that on Friday, and then followed up by next Wednesday. Next Wednesday already is when our Success Group 5 Keys series starts off. Super excited about that. Today's your last day. If you haven't signed up for it yet, or if you have any questions on it, go ahead and shoot me a question for it. We'll go ahead and give us as many answers as you can on it. But this starts up next Wednesday. If you sign up now, you can still save $25, and that expires tonight at midnight. So once we drop out of this decade and we go to the new one, code goes away. So I'm super excited about that. That was one of the big accomplishments that I look at it. Is that an accomplishment for 19 or for 20, since it doesn't start till 20? But looking back where everything started back at Dex, Chicago, I just saw that there was a need for, kind of that community network growing, that small micro business where those people yearn for the knowledge to grow, and they just felt alone. They felt like they weren't big enough to get the knowledge they needed from, kind of the big dogs in the industry. So I thought, what a perfect opportunity to fill that spot, because I've been there. Like I said, if you don't know our story, started out of the house, started out of a spare bedroom, then moved to the garage, then into a 400 square foot spot, 3,500, now 8,000. Hopefully we'll go back to 3,500, but we've been doing it 12 years. We did this, we opened our first store, 4 years ago. I want to say 3 years. Our first storefront was 3 or 4 years ago. So everywhere anybody's been, we've been there too. I want to see everybody grow from there. So what do we got? Yeah, the dance floor. The dance floor is, the old place had a dance floor in it. At one time it was a dance studio, so it was pretty cool for that. What are we going through here? Facebook user. Keep saying I'm Aaron. And that's because we have a shared StreamYard account. So that way to go multiple, either one of us can go live in the multiple different places that we're at in it. So that's why it says that I'm Aaron. I don't know if I can switch that or not, to be honest with you. It's something we'll probably look into it. And Jane S made it to live. We've had, what did a great year bring? Got to meet Janessa. We had a fun time. We learned about ping pong. We learned about, there was something fun in Milwaukee too, because that Milwaukee show I felt was a bust, but it was still a good time for people talking, networking and that kind of stuff. Who else is here? Jerry. Oh, look, is that Jerry? Hey, Jerry, that's Jerry. This doesn't really have any plans. Want to join the new group, but have questions. So if there's a time I can call, that would be great. And I believe that is Teresa. So Teresa, if that is you, if it's not, I'm going to send you a message when this is over. When we're done with this, this is probably going to go anywhere between 12:35 5 and 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. So as soon as that's done, I'll shoot you a message, and then we can meet up and get you any of the, hopefully answer all the questions that you have to go from there. I am not having an identity crisis. I know who I am. I haven't figured out how to switch that yet. So that's what we're going there. And here is Janessa's, where was it? It should have went there somewhere. I told us videos. Yeah, she met me and Matt and Aaron, and Corey and Renee and Par and a bunch of others people this year. It's been a great inspiration. This is one of the best parts of 2019 for my business. Absolutely. We made a lot of great connections this year. We went from, I think, it's hard to say. Part of me, I guess I can just say it, put it out there. So, I was an admin over at Sub & More for 3 years. We kind of just had some internal issues, different directions, different ways that people wanted to do things and see things. No harm, no foul. Things just happen. I went a different direction. I wanted to focus more on the business side of things and helping more people there, which doesn't, 100% go with, fully into sublimation. There's different people in different industries, and it's hard to be in contact with some people when, the direct competitors with the place that you're at. So it's tough. It's a delicate balance. I can't have somebody else there who's, I can't have somebody on here who was doing one thing with sublimation that somebody else was, because, one, I was loyal to the people at Sublimation 101, so I'm not going to, bad talk them or bring somebody else that sells the exact same product that they had on the show or talk to them or talk up their business. It's just, it's not that the way you do it. It's bad business, it's bad ethics. Just try not to do things like that. So I saw if I wanted to grow on this side of it, that, that was one of the changes that need to be made. So, things happen. And what do? You take those things that happen and you grow from it. Like I've said for a long time, you can't pigeonhole yourself into one place. You can't rely on one source of traffic for all of your business. You can't just rely on your business page or your Facebook group or your Instagram or your Snapchat or your radio or your TV or your storefront, your word of mouth. It's to put as much information out there as many places as you can, as often as possible, because that's what's going to draw the most in. You want to have as many lines in the water, so to speak, to catch as many fish as you can. So, that was one of the choices that had been made. I love everybody over there. It helped me grow to who I am. We all developed from there. We've all taken pieces from there. Like I said, I was doing it 8 years before there. Those 4 years, helped me develop on the sublimation side of things, because I was green as green can be, and I think I took up quite a bit of knowledge from there. So I am thankful for that. At the end of the day, I made my business. Nobody else made it for it. Corey and I busted our ass to get to where we are and keep pushing there along. She's just going to wheel a chair around just because, hey, that's what she wants to do. And she's going to try and slide by me. And she's going to say, she's going to have a smirk on her face knowing that she's making noise. Because I guarantee she's going to come over here and try and start masking stuff. And nobody knows, that there's a whole pile over there that she forgot to mask. No, everything on that top gets masked. The little ones don't. Because masking is crazy loud when it's here. You have to put in the hustle. You have to put in the work. You have to get out there and do it. Nobody's going to build your business for you. I've said it 100 times too. I can give you hammers and nails, and it does not make you a carpenter. You actually have to put in the effort and do the work on it there. So that was a big change for me to go to somewhere that I thought I was going to be there forever. Until the internet died, I was going to be there, and it didn't work out that way. No harm, no foul. Everybody, is an adult. Everybody is, business owner. Everybody has to look out what's best for them and their business, and things just happen. I wish everybody the best over there, and I hope that I see him at some shows. Now, there's been looking at upcoming shows for 2020. Been asked to do ISS Atlantic City. That one I don't know about, because that's like 2 weeks after the wedding. So February is coming fast approaching, which in 2 months from today will actually be we'll probably be doing a show from the beach in Mexico, post wedding. I think that's planned because we're going to be there Wednesday to Wednesday. So the Tuesday with Todd will be in Mexico on a beach. So if you happen to join us in Mexico for a wedding on February 29th, because hey, what better day to get married on Leap Day? We just might have our live studio audience for once. We'll have a show, and whoever's there can be on it. How much fun would that be? So if you want more information on joining us for a wedding, yeah, go ahead. What the hell? I'll get you the number down to our travel agent, and she'll get you a package and see what you can do. So we've got that coming up in February. That ISS Atlantic City, chance maybe. I know for sure that we're hitting NBM Indy, yeah, NBM Indy, DAX, Chicago, and then ISS, like I said, Atlantic City maybe, Fort Worth maybe. So those two have been asked to come help out in the booth. Hey, if I can pull the strings out, then I just might go ahead and do that. And then wherever the decorators community takes us, we would definitely go there for that. So 2020 looks to be a great year. We're going to be moving into another shop, unless they'll give me a hell of a deal on the rent here to stay. I doubt they will, but if they do, we just might stay here. Then I don't have to move. But like I said, we've got that. We've got the other the shows coming up. We've got the marriage coming up. We're doing the $100,000 club. That is going to be spooktacular. Spooktacular. I'll make up words. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to do an Etsy build out. So that's going to happen in my group, in the free group there. That was one of my things. Hey, let's do a community effort on this. So in Etsy, we're going to put together, and we're going to do on the bling transfers. So we're going to have the transfer side of it. So here's the transfers that everybody can buy. Now I know Etsy, the best thing to offer is free shipping. And so what we'll do is those prices are going to be a little bit more than if you buy it off our website, because you factor that in. So those are costs there. And then when somebody orders, they'll get a slip to go to our website for a discounted rate to order straight from there to save. Pretty sure you can do that, but that's where you Etsy people are going to help me out. And then we'll have the finished product side of it too. So we're going to build that together. Hoping you come along for that, because hey, it's going to be a community build. We're going to see what works, what doesn't work, and hopefully it can help some of you start an Etsy store as well. So let me go through some comments. If you're not seeing the comments, the reason that you're not seeing all the comments is because there's two feeds going on. There's a feed on YouTube, which you can always find the YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and post that here. Here. Now this is the YouTube channel. Go there, like, subscribe, join, share, smile, nod, comment, all that fun stuff. Because if you do that there, then you'll be notified every time we go live from there. That one, 2020, is going to get more tips, tricks, tutorials, more of when we're doing the project side of things. So when Roxy's printing, we're going to go that. And we're holding off to see what happens, what location we end up at, because I'd like to try and put together a little studio setup, so that way we can go through production stuff. Like today here, we were laminating, or we were printing, laminating, cutting, weeding, masking, shipping. So we went through the whole process of oversized door decals. So I want to put together things for that, and that's where we'll share all that information on. And then as we have more interviews, things like that, more instructional stuff, we'll break it down and have little segments there. So that's over there at YouTube/Fat Dad Wholesale. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're more than welcome to come join us over in Facebook land, over at our group over here at facebook.com/group/Fat Dad Wholesale. That will get you over to our wholesale side. That's where it's our building basics, our business basics is where we got going on over there. So it's a fun little community that we have there. Ping pong is always fun. Oh, look, Aaron is there. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. Glad you could join us. We got exciting stuff coming up. I'm super excited about it. Hopefully you are too. We've got tons of good questions coming in for it, and it looks like we're going to have tons of fun content to build out for it, and I cannot wait to do that. Let's see. Use Etsy as a tool to build your business. Yep, Aaron, that's the plan. So we're going to use like I said, we're going to set Roxy up as our own store. We're going to set that up as its own plan. Is if we're going to follow our own advice and take a business to 100,000 in sales, that's what we're going to do with Roxy. So we're going to have our Bling It On transfers, our Etsy store that we have with that. So we're going to do everything we can to get that right there in the same spot, along with run everything else. So it'll be great for that. As far as plans for tonight, I said chili, hot dogs, baked potatoes. I'm sure there's going to be some Captain Morgan in there, maybe some wine. I don't know. We'll jet out of here, we're going to run down and start picking stuff up. And I know we got some of it, but I think we just got to pick up a few more things and then start going. It's not New Year's unless you play Cards Against Humanity. So I believe we will be having some fun with that. I would definitely, if you have not picked up that game, I would definitely recommend picking it up because it is probably one of the funniest games that are out there to play. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to do chicken wings. Tomorrow we're going to do the chicken wing bar. So chicken wings, we'll have our, are we doing barbecue? No. So we'll have our regular, we'll have our garlic parm and our hot wings. So we'll do all those set up there. So that's what we got going on. That's it. Like I said, big plans for next year. We've got a new store that we're going to move into. We've got our success group that we're going to take 1,000 people to $100,000 in sales. Need you to come along for that ride. You're going to have 3 tiers of that. You're going to have our free business basics that are in there. Then you're going to have our second tier, which is going to be our video series, because we're going to do two webinars minimum a month. And it's going to be on topics that you want, not topics we think you should know, but we've got a list compiled of what you guys have been asking for. So we're going to have that. That is going to have 2 videos a month from there. And then what I'm super excited about, got to figure out a name for it, because Masters of Success is hard to say for me, especially Masters of Success Inner Circle. You put those together. So it's going to be fun, but that's the one where it's going to be really hands-on, helping you, walking you through stuff, building with other business owners in here to get rocking and rolling on stuff. I'm super, super excited for that, and I cannot wait to be able to release that. Shooting for here in the next 4 to 6 weeks to have that ready for you, because we want that to start right there in March, right when we get back from wedding in February. Boom, 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 go down, ready to go. Pamela wants to know if we're going to be open Thursday or Friday because she wants to come see us. So I think, what is today? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, Thursday. So probably Friday. I'll look at the schedule and know for sure. Because I'm not sure what the kids' schedules are. And that's what the 2 weeks when the kids are off from school, that really kind of throws stuff off. So I'll make sure that we can have Corey down here too. So that way, hey, we can, visit and hang out and do that. So definitely do that. Had a request for bidding schools, et cetera, as topics, ideas. Oh, that's perfect. A lot of it comes down to, when it comes to schools, samples, who you know. Because there's plenty of times that I've been better on pricing and I've lost it because I didn't know the right people and I didn't have an in. That's just the way schools are. And I think one of the other things too on schools is you always have to look on the back end of it. How much are you going to make and how soon are you going to get paid? Because in our schools, the last couple of things that they did, they wanted it for about 45% cheaper than when I was selling it to other groups. Same type of product, same, pretty similar and stuff, and then they didn't want to pay me for 90 days. So you want it cheaper and you don't want to pay me. Yeah, that's kind of tough right there. So it is what it is. You just rock and roll and go from there. So it's a lot of it is going to be putting stuff out there. I think a lot of it too is helping other smaller businesses. So going after those lawn care companies, going after the small automotive shops, going after the mom and pop restaurants, going after the single location businesses. All those people, need the same things, whether, it's shirts or swag or just promotional help. That's what you're going to be there to help them with. So that's definitely going to be something fun to work on for you. All right. What else you guys got for me? Like I said, I was going to try and go on for about a half hour today, maybe an hour, seeing where we were, because we're going to get back to it. We've got stuff to finish up and do. I still got 2, 3 stuff to ship out, shirts to press, designs to do, so that way we can go. Yeah, Pamela, next week, kids go back to school next week, right? So kids go back to school next week. So anytime between 10 and 2, any day but Wednesday. Wednesday is 1. Kids get out early at 1. Anytime between 10 and 2 next week, except Wednesday, works out great. Corey will be here. So, yeah, just let me know, and you're more than welcome to come down. It'll be a fun time. And by then, we'll probably know where we're going to move to, so it's going to be even a bigger disaster than it is normally. So, good times for us there. All right. What do you guys got? Any questions, comments, concerns? How was your year? What are you most proud of? What, like I said, what do you want to change going into the new year? What are you most excited about the new year? What is it that we can help you deal with? Because today was just a winging it day. I said, I'm going to get on here. I'm going to bang this out. I'm going to get it taken care of. We're going to move on from there. It's been a productive day. Questions on photo backgrounds? We'll be making glitter versions. Yes. In fact, I've got some that I've shipped out to people that I'm waiting to see how they are. I'm not 100% sure how I'm liking it. So that's why I've got samples going out to people to tell me what they think of them. I don't know if I should just go with the matte vinyl and let you guys either lay it out or mount it yourself. I kind of think that's the way that my mind's telling me to go, is to go with the matte vinyl, like on a banner. So that way, that's the same stuff I would use if it's the photo stuff for, the big oversized stuff. It's easier to ship because then it can roll up, it can go in bags, So I think that might be how I'm going to go with it, and then go from there for you. So we're pretty. That's one of the things that here going to the new year, photo backdrops are going to be added on there. We're looking at all the things that we print on. We're going back through and doing a year in review of all the different things that we have that we've done this year that we don't have on the website. There was a lot of one-off things. Are you able to do that? Yeah, we can do that. We just don't have it on the website. So that's going to be our goal as well, is to get that completely updated with everything. And hopefully, you can see that anything you need printed, we're able to do for you. So what do we got here? Aaron, how's everything coming for the 8th? I'll have it set up to broadcast by Thursday. Sweet. So that'll be broadcast by Thursday, this Thursday, because I'm like, that's already next Wednesday. So Thursday, yeah. So I'm getting through today and tomorrow, and then my Thursday, Friday. I think I have it blocked out for Friday and Sunday. Yeah. See? Just like that, Corey just missed out on the customer coming in, and he scared the hell out of me because he just popped up around the corner. So I'm going to get get our slides ready to go. I will get, once we have all the info, of who's in it, then I'll start getting the PDF ready, because I believe you have that, Aaron. If not, I know I have it still. But I'll get that sent out, so that way it's a worksheet, so you guys can go over beforehand and see the stuff. We'll try and put it up over there. Let's see, moving to the island January 11th. Ooh, that's just 11 short days away. Holly is moving. Next major goal, Christmas gift shop at the beach. Beach Christmas, there's nothing wrong with that. Right? Just scared the crap out of me, too, because we didn't hear the door dinger go off. Let's see, that's an interesting approach. I'd be down to try that. Most of my work is cheerbow related, so glitter is always on my list. Yeah, I think if I do those that way, because then if you get like a 24 by 24, I'm going to try and ship a 24 by 24 basically picture to you, and hopefully that it doesn't get bent or beat up in the mail. Whereas if I have 24 by 24 inch sheet of the banner material, that's what I meant, not the vinyl, but the banner material, then it can just roll right up and, go in a tube, and then you're good to go. Then you can hang it however you want, drape it, move it around, mount it. You can do everything on your end. So I think prices will be a little bit, better on that. And I think that's the way to go on that. What else we got here? Am I caught up on comments? Most proud of the partnership you and I have formed? Right there, man. It was, it's been, just think, nobody had figured that this would happen. We didn't go into it like, we're going to do this. It was just kind of, it fell into place. And I think those are some of the best things come out of those type of situations. When things aren't planned to happen and they just kind of evolve and they just, organically happen. That's, when some of the greatest ideas come from, and it's great. So I'm super proud to call you my friend and partner in this. And I think we're going to do great things this year. I really, really can't wait. Super excited for that. Anything else? Something to check. Oh, I did see somebody on there. Sharon, when's the deadline to pay for the class if we missed the early? I believe if you missed the early, which ends today, you can go up until Wednesday. Is that correct, Aaron? That they'll be able to go right up to the 8th to that day of. We'll find out for sure. But I do believe that it is the 8th. Yep, 8th. Yep, I have the spreadsheet. So the shared document. Perfect. So the 8th will be on that. Good deal. Organic, man. Which, speaking of organic, one of the industries that we're going to try and break into this coming year is into the marijuana industry, because as you don't know, it is going legal as of tomorrow here in Illinois. Right now in our county, there is only one place that can sell it, so they've got the stranglehold on it. But there's all the extra stuff that they're now going to be able to sell. So any of that promo stuff that I can get in there and help sell for them and help prove for them, any of that extra stuff, because before they were a medical facility, and now, since it's a real dispensary that anybody can walk into that's over the age of 21, they're going to be selling some stuff. So we've done some stuff for employees there before, when they've done different events and that. So I'm hoping that we have our foot in the door good with that, and then it can just go from there. They start selling at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and they are actually going to start shuttling people from off-site to there. They have heating tents and bands, and what else? But it's starting at like midnight tonight. Food trucks. I mean, they're turning it into a big party, and they don't open until 6 in the morning, and they're going to start having people show up there at midnight. So it's going to be crazy, and that's just a whole nother revenue stream. So you always look for those extra things to be part of, and we'll see how that one plays out. The couple suppliers that we met at ASI for those industry-related things. Typical stoners, man. They're hard to get in contact with and follow through with. I keep waiting for, price list on this, price list on this. Hey, I need this. Hey, this is in your catalog. Where is this at? You saying this is coming? Man, just relax, man. It's coming. Just trust me, man. It's coming. So it's gonna be hilarious to see how it all plays out. But that's just something else. You're always looking for other things out there. Locally, we've got a couple small businesses that want to get in on kind of some business marketing side of things. Promoting their business. How do they do it? How are you doing? They saw our Facebook ads, and we ran a couple different things, and we said, hey, yeah, we don't have any problem doing that. So one-on-one coaching, I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of that next year. That's kind of my goal, is to give everybody that hands-on, here. What can we help you with? And I think with that, it's more accountability. The accountability. You're going to hear that word a lot the next 12 months because ultimately, if you fail in 2020, it is on you. It's nobody else's fault. It's not the economy's fault. It's not the guy who moved down the street. It's not because your dog ate your homework fault. There's workarounds, everything, and there's plenty of fish in the sea, so to say, for everybody to be successful. One of the big things is to nail down your niche. Niche is where it's going to be at for you. You can do tons and tons and tons of crazy stuff. You can do everything under the sea, but if you are good at one thing and you push that one thing, that's where you're going to be the most successful at, because then you're not spending your time trying all these different things. It's focus on this, do this, be good with it. So, do we have anything else? Do you need anything else? Like I said, we're going to go 30 minutes, half hour. 30 minutes is a half hour. Half hour to an hour. We're sitting at 33 minutes. I can get out of here so we can get back to work and go on here if you have nothing else for me. If you got anything else, comments, concerns, Happy New Year. Happy end of 19. The dog did eat. Really? Dog did eat the homework once and took it to school to prove it. You could have just ate it. Nobody would have known, right? Just took a bite out of it. Don't forget to Renee for laser engraving. I believe she now has that up on the group. If she doesn't, she will have it there shortly, because that is good to go. Put my husband's feet in the fire, please. Absolutely. We're going to do that. Jamie's here. She's late because she's having a staff meeting on the last day of the year. She's probably going to tell them, here's our goals for the next year. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to get behind this. We're going to get behind you, and we're going to rock the hell out of this. At least that's what I'm thinking. I think that's what Tanya's meetings go about. Those were always my favorite meeting. Mildred needs a P.O. box. Plan on getting it ASAP. My nose itches. Why? What do you need a P.O. box for? Just to have stuff go to as opposed to the house, or what's the reasoning for needing that? Just because the other thing too is you don't necessarily need to go to the post office for the P.O. box. Maybe you know this, maybe you don't. But any of your shipping places, most of those all have P.O. boxes too. So here at the mall, everybody has their mailbox here, but then across the place where we take all of our mail to, because our post picks up here at I think 11, so they're here at 11. Across the street, their pickup isn't until 3, so it gives us an extra 4 hours to get stuff out to them. But they have tons of P.O. boxes in there. That's a good thing to go to. Let's see. I'm hoping to order from Renee soon. She's got stuff, and I will happily say that when going through it, that her prices are very competitive to other places that I had sourced before. So here's something else that you got to think of too. One of the things that, before I go on that tangent, let me back up one tangent. Business cards. Does anybody in our group print business cards in-house? I don't want you, if you say you can do business cards and you're going to source it out to somewhere else, because I can do that too. But before doing that, I was going to see if anybody in here prints them in-house, because I'll happily pay, not substantially more, ridiculously crazy more, but I'll pay more for a product that I know is helping out another small business. So, it's kind of thing. When I look at Renee and her pricing, it's right in line with it. Now, is she going to be the cheapest out there? No. But she's also not, a $10 million company that has 400 lasers. That's all they're doing all day. Support the local small business, because that's what this is all about. We're going to support the local small businesses. We're going to support everybody, and the way we do that is, hey, well, we need something, we're all there for it. It's kind of like me on the printing side. We do it all from, the banners, the signs, the decals, the printed HTV, the glitter HTV, the perforated vinyl. We don't. Are we the cheapest out there? No. But we're us, and we're always going to be here to help you out with it. So you need back to this OSG tumblers. I know a gal, so we can definitely get some OSG tumblers made. We'll go through that. I think we can definitely work something out there. Mildred wants to know, what is the basics you need for an Equid store? Okay, so for an Equid store, basics you need an email. Now, I always use a burner email. What I mean by a burner email is it's one that I'm not going to use for anything else. It's just it's a disposable one. So one of the stores that we have up right now is RCA, or River City All Stars Gear.com. So it's RCASgear.com. I take whatever the store name is, and then I get an email associated with it. So, it'll be, Fat Dad RCA or whatever it is. So that one is associated with that account. Then build my store of it. So you need products, pictures, products, descriptions. You need those in there. You need a way to accept payments. We use for most, I think there's a few that we don't, but most everything we go through PayPal. I think we have 4 stores open right now that are all funneling the same PayPal account. So you need a way to take payments in, and that's what we use PayPal for. So that's pretty much it. An email to get started, because you need to open an account with it, because it is free for 10 products. If you need more than 10 products, definitely go with the $15 a month version, because you can turn that off and on as need be. It doesn't need to be on all the time. You keep it open for however long the store is, and then you shut it down and you're good to go. So you've got that. You've got your email, you've got your products, you've got your collective payment, and that's it. That's pretty simple to do, because on that, excuse me, on the back side, you get your reports. You print out your order forms. I don't know, do I have a quick order form right here of the way it prints up from there? If I don't, no worries. We print it out, and then we put everything together, go through, do your order, send it out, good to go there. So, yes, that's good to hear. Sharon, Happy New Year. One of 1,000. Good to hear. Can't wait to do it. Mildred, P.O. box to sell online. What, are you not able to use your home address? It just has your business name? I don't know. Because mailing address from a coworker or similar. See right here, Aaron's got a great idea. Let's get the P.O. box, get a mailing address from a co-working or similar location. So there we go. Where was that at? I just saw that. what if the weirdos are already in the house? That is true. That keeps the weirdos from showing up at your home. I'm shipping stuff to, a lot of us did this out of our home to begin with. So you would meet people to show up to pick things up. So it done worse. I've met in, crazy parking lots in the middle of the night to drop stuff off. So I guess I never looked at it that way. Maybe I'm one of the weirdos. Holly thinks that UPS offers a road address, which I think looks better to customers than a PO box. And see, like us, we're here at the mall and we have a suite number. And I know on some of those you can't list as a suite number. You used to be able to. There's some confusion about that. Not 100% sure. Yeah, I think the weirdos. I'll get with you on that one. Aaron, you just ordered socks from Margot. Great. Let me talk to you about that, and then we'll talk about tumblers from Renee. We'll be good to go on that. And if you need to see, one thing there's somebody's masking stuff to make crazy noise. The whatchamacallit thing right there, the growler. I'll show you the growler. So we had, this is the laser engraved with the sear mark on it. So, it looks black on stainless. And then there it is on the growler. So we had Renee do us a growler. There's Renee's place. 33 Oak Custom Designs. That's a sweet growler. Sweet, nice feeler. I mean, this thing's pretty sweet, right? There it is. There's no beer in it. It didn't come with beer, but I really like this. We did these for local Masons group. Masons Club, Masons. Masonic Temple. Thank you. I'm never good at this part of it. There. But these are the type of things that you can get. And I mean, tell me what customer wouldn't like that. And, you can sell that for a nice, pretty chunk of change. So, like I said, Renee's going to be my go-to for my laser stuff. She's got some great things for you lined up. And she's just starting with the tumblers and that stuff now. But I'm pretty sure she'll custom quote you any of the stuff you need. Glass, bamboo, leather, acrylic, slate, all that other fun stuff. But she's working on it. We're getting her there. Let's see. Mildred's husband works seconds and overnight. I have 2 small kids in the house. I tried to deliver meat in person without the kids. We've done that. We were there. We did that. Police departments. Oh, Sharon says police departments offer exchanges now too on things in their parking lot. Good to know. It's a great thing for it. Any suggestions on getting a logo made? Is there anyone here in the group that does it? So I dabble in it. I've made some in the past. If you want one made, it depends on what you want to spend it. I mean, when we do it for a company, we can go anywhere from $125 to $5,000. It just depends on what they're doing with the logo, what they're rebranding and that. Go to Fiverr. Start there. I mean, it's going to be hit or miss, but you're probably going to find somebody a lot cheaper that'll at least get you the general idea, and then you can always develop on it from there. This does make a great weapon too. So that's, it's more woman thinking Renee. Yeah, I mean that's a good handle. It's a good thing. It's a good thing there. So anything else? I think we did pretty good. We got some stuff in here. I think I'm squared away on what I need. If we have no more questions, sadly, we're coming to an end of 2019. I should play some Old Lang Syne or something, but I think since this is on YouTube, I would get flagged for it, and that's never a good thing to get flagged and get your video removed, so we won't play any music. I don't even know if I can sing it. Not that you want to hear me sing. I'm way better at ping pong than I am at singing. You can challenge me to a game anytime. I'll tell you the fun story that goes along with it because it's very good. So that's it. Another show in the books. Can you answer a question about a mini pack? Maybe, Joe. What's the question? I do have a little knowledge on the TRW side of things, so ask away. I might be able to help you with that. Ooh. Janice says it is their 14th wedding anniversary today. Congrats to you, Janice. I'm not even sure how many years Corey and I have been together. 12-ish, 8 to 12, somewhere in there. Depends who you ask and when you do a timeline and whatever. There's not been really an official date of when we started dating. No, Free's not a little person because baseball bat within reach. So that's why we picked the 29th of 2020 in February to get married, because what better day to get married on than, leap day? And I don't have to worry about it every 4 years. Every 4 years, we'll just go ahead and, go on a sweet vacation. Mm-hmm. Putting on the smoker some shrimp and steaks for dinner. You haul a great one. Oh, Janice, you do as well. Congratulations on the anniversary. Here's to 140 more. And like I said, I think we're going to go ahead and shut her down. We're going to get out of here. I still got a couple things to do before I want to get out of here in 2 hours. So that's what we're going to do. Can't change text on it, and I don't have the wizard. Ooh. I don't believe... Wait, if you have Corel, you should be able to. Now, it depends on the mini pack, because if you have Corel and the mini pack is an editable mini pack, which means you can go in and change the actual stuff, then yes. If it is not an editable text design mini pack, then no, you can't. It doesn't matter what program. It doesn't matter if you have the wizard or not. Some of the designs in mini packs are set designs that way. So, business mini pack. Let me go look. Business mini pack. Let's see. Rhinestone World. Business mini is clearance. No, I don't need the clearance. Business mini pack. Business hours, business signs, live mini pack, business signs live template mini pack 2, or business hours. Which one are we looking at there? Live template. So business signs live template. Let me take a look at that one. And let's see, business signs lives. Let's go ahead and pull it up and see, because I do believe I do have that one in here. Let's see, find it. So we got which one? Close. There it is. There, I found it. Perfect. So that's going through now. Which template is it? It looks like there's a couple different ones in there. This is trying to do its thing. I don't know how big it is, though, so we'll look and see. Business mini pack, Inkscape. I have an Inkscape on here, so I can look and see. Live template. I think it has to be live template. Change it. Yes, you can always build the design. Yes, that's what I do practice in here. I do have some experience in Inkscape, so that's what we're going to look and see if it's its actual. Which design is it, or which template is it? Because we'll have to go into Inkscape and then we'll have to open it up from inside there. So we'll have to see which one it actually is, right? Because that's going to want to go in here. That's going to want to go in here. That's want to go in here. Whoa! There we go. We're back. Any of them? So we want to see if any of them in Inkscape, right? So let's pull up Inkscape, and we should be good to go. Inkscape, and we'll see, right? Inkscape. All right, so opening Inkscape right now. We'll see what we got. Only thing I've managed on Inkscape to make is a little bit clear. Okay, so Inkscape is it does its thing. So let's see what we got here as it's doing its thing or trying to do its thing. It's always a pain for me to where it is. Open. Yeah. Ooh, my tummy's growling. Let's see what's going on. Ooh. It's trying to open. You guys coming out to the NBM show in Santa Clara in California in February? No. And that's because we're going to Mexico for a business seminar. We're going to Mexico for Tuesday with Todd on the beach on March 3rd. Yeah, March 3rd. We're doing Tuesday with Todd on a beach in Mexico. So we might have a wedding to go to that same time, but no, we will in February. We've got, especially if we're going to have the move too. I just don't know. It would be nice to head out there. Corey went last year and had a great time. Wait, no, not Santa Barbara, not NBM. She went to ISS Long Beach. All right, so I'm gonna go in here into Inkscape. I'm gonna import. We're gonna go. Let's see. I want libraries, right? What do I want here? It's a business one. Okay. That's fine. Baby. There it is. Okay. I think I got it now. I think so. Nope. That's not it. That's not it. Let's try and find it again. Because that is not it. That is not it either. Inkscape, you're escaping me. Ha 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 ha. Right? Inkscape, where'd you go, buddy? Sign. Here it is. Patterns, no. Toolbars, no. Where the hell are you at? Like legit, it was just here, and now, poof, it's gone. This is amazing. All right, let's see if maybe it's in here. All right, so I know I had Inkscape, and I thought I had it, and I thought I tried opening it, but now it's not doing anything, and I can do everything else. So this is getting to be fun and exciting. So I may not be any help to you right now. Okay. Inkscape. That would find this. All right. So where's the unit? So let's go. Corel's working fine, right? Yep, Corel's working fine. So now we gotta find out where this is. Okay, so this is coming here. Let's go back to this. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay. Haha, I think I found it. Business signs live templates. Haha, right. Going in here. All right, so we need the SVG ones, right? Which now I can come back here and I can see which program was it? which design was it? Because now I got that open here. So we had landscaping A and B, personal training A and B, rental A and B, pool A and B, tutor A and B, custom kitchen, salvage, cupcakes, tropical, photography, and nursery, boutique, apparel, daycare. How do you spell apparel? That is not how you spell apparel, right? Bakery, music lessons. Which one was it? And then we can see there. It's just text over whatever it is in the template. It does not remove it. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I grab. So let's pull it from here. And we're going to open up Penny's. Okay. So Penny's custom cupcakes, right? Got an ungroup here. Oh, yeah. And that's because it's, yep, it's because it's the SVG. And it's, yep. So no. It will let you cut in there, but it does not become editable. So I see exactly what you're saying. You can make the stuff, but yes, you are not able. I'm just playing around with it to see if I can do anything in the text or anything with that, but nope. No. Do I want to show my screen for fun? Is that this one? Yeah, that's one thing you got to show me, Aaron, so I can show my screen for fun. There was somebody behind me. It was Corey, I think, when she went out there. But yeah, looking at the template, there's nothing. Yep, because it's all individual nodes in that, so there's nothing to switch in that. So Inkscape, no bueno. No bueno on Inkscape. There's Corey, sneaking by. So no, now that we know that, Corel is going to be your go-to on that. Silhouette, I think you can too as well. Yeah, right? No, because I cut from Silhouette. I'm trying to think how I did that. I've been a Corel kid for 12 years. So when I see some of this other stuff, it confuses me because I haven't used it. But that's where we're at. That's what we got. I was no help. I guess I was a help to say no, that when you have that those are standalone and that's just what you're stuck at, and that sucks. Hey, look. I see some guy trying to join here, and he's gonna try and do something, I'm sure. If I add him to the stream. Hey, look, there he is. Yeah, look. Oh. You tell me what I need to do, Aaron. You just do it. Just a little legwork to start. Select business edition, not basic. Okay, so this, yeah, the business edition will let you do that. We're gonna see what Aaron's gonna pop on here and show me how to do, because hey, learning's earning, baby. What are you? I thought you were looking at the back of that. That is, where's the invoicing stuff? I can look that up. While Aaron is miraculously working behind the corners here, we can see what is going on there. God, I cannot. I'm trying to go and play around with sublimation on glitter, HTV, don't know with any tips. Okay, so my tips. Janice is going to be doing this. Here's my tip. So when I did sublimation on glitter, I would cut the design first, and then I would I'm trying to think, because I would press the design out on it. So I wouldn't sublimate on the article. I'd sublimate on the glitter first. So I'd cut it, weed it, put it down on parchment paper, and then I would Teflon sheet, parchment paper, one of those two, and then I would sublimate on that. So that way, one, I'm not hitting the garment for 400 degrees at a minute long, because depending on the garment, it's just not always the best situation. So then you're able to then peel that your design up, put it to the garment, and do the regular pressing of your 325 for 15 seconds. So there's my tip for that. I'm going to write this down. I don't know what Aaron's doing. I seen him here. It says that he was there. So if not, no big deal. We'll get this figured out eventually. I've got other stuff to go on here with. So if you've got some questions, comments, concerns, post them. We've been on for an hour, which was longer than what I thought we were going to end up being on here. We learned what we can do and not do in Inkscape. So we learned that. We learned 2019, what that holds and what that does not hold ahead of us for us. And I'm doing invoicing while I'm right here with you, so I can get stuff sent out today for Corey, which is a plus, and I think we'll be good to go. Nope, God, I hit the wrong button. I hate when I hit the wrong button. I think other than that, nope, I didn't need this button. Got it. Pressing the design to glitter HTV doesn't activate the adhesive. Hold on. Pressing the design to the glitter HTV doesn't activate the adhesive. Trying to press it onto your tapestry. Yes and no. It does, but it's not sticking to it. So that's the point of it. It's not going to stick to that, so it's sticking to the back side of it. That's how I've always done it. Because the other thing, too, is say you're pressing to a white shirt, okay, or a light color shirt or something, and you've got a dark design that you're doing on this glitter, you don't want it to run into the shirt in that. You don't want to be off on something there. So I've always done it off the garment, and it's worked out really well for us. So that's how I've kept stuff at, and it's worked out. It's worked out good for me for the last 4 years, so I would think it would work out for you as well. Oh yeah, because Pilar is all going to be up in that for sublimation, so it's going to be great to see her grow this year. This one is this. That one is that. Yeah, good to go. Okay, so that's it. Let's get out of here. Oh no, I see Aaron trying to get ready. I see him. Do you want me to add you on? Yeah. Okay. Let's bring Aaron in here, and he's going to show us how to work.
Hey, look, man. I'm here. Hey,
yeah, look at you.
Hey, I just wanted to show you how to do the screen share thing.
Absolutely. Just teach away.
Well, I could just share my screen, but I figured I'd let you do it. So see the little button down in the middle that says share screen?
Oh, you mean this one right there? Awesome.
And then you can pick whatever screen you want there. And
so if I do entire
like Chrome tab or yeah.
Oh, look at that application window. Oh, look at that. How nifty is that? Well, wait a minute. That application isn't even showing on here, though. You know, how simple is that? There it goes. Maybe. Yeah. How simple is that the thing that says share screen would be, oh, look. So is that there?
It's coming. Yeah. There you go.
Look at that. So yeah, see, if you click on pennies, you can see that, yeah, there's nothing you can do there. It's all nodes. So there's nothing. There's nothing there. There it is. Look at that. So then if I hit that button, they go back to stop sharing and back to me. Woo!
Yeah. Or you could even, if you go back to share that screen, the button's down here, right below the video. You can like change the orientation. Just have the screen if you're doing screen sharing. So
look at that.
Lots of fun things we can do here. And that's what's going to make the 5 keys video so awesome, is we can do all that stuff.
Yeah, I love when I get to learn stuff too. See Renee, cool. We learn stuff all the time.
All right. Well, I wasn't ready for video, so I got a hat on and I look like crap. But thanks, man. I don't wear hats.
What do you got going on today? What are you doing?
I am catching up notes, making sure we're all set for next week. Adding content ideas and stuff like that. Getting some things done for 2 regular guys. We've got 10 things we'd like to see in 2020 happening on Friday. So looking forward to
perfect. 10 a.m. Friday morning.
10 a.m. Friday morning over at facebook.com/2regularguys. So Yeah.
And then what do you got going on for Saturday?
Saturday. You know what I even said it. Oh, yes, I do know what I'm doing on Saturday. Saturday, Small Business Saturdays, 7 a.m. We will be talking about making significance calculations when it comes to your task list. So basically trying to, and this is me talking to myself, basically trying to get out of doing the busy work stuff and passing that off or just not doing it at all and focus on the things that are going to get me to my goals. Whiteboard here.
Nice.
So, yeah, Ella,
Perfect.
Aaron was another you. Okay. So anyhow, that's
Is it
what
like
I got going on. Yeah, man.
It's like before and after. You just have to decide which one's which.
Exactly. I don't know. You look better. So what was that?
Yeah, I look
before?
Bushy. It's gonna be.
Oh, I got to shave and yeah. So sitting around the PJs right now. So all good.
Hey, good time. I'll do that in a couple hours.
Yeah, it was a day off, so just catching up and cleaning up and notes and organizing. And wife's a little under the weather, so trying to make her rest. So doing.
We've got kids that way. It's a bad time of year for that. So
yeah.
well, hopefully she gets better.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be okay. We got a little New Year's party we're going to tonight over with the guys that picked the gifts. So should be commiserating and drinking a few drinks. Like you said, Captain Morgan's in my future. So
I see the captain and I see the fireball. So I'm pretty sure it is gonna go out with a bang.
All right, man. Well, have a great rest of your 2019, man. Thanks for having me on, and we'll talk to you.
Thanks for coming and showing me something. Now I feel so stupid because if you could see on this side, well, actually they can see on this side where this button is, can't they?
Yeah, you want me to share the screen? I can do that.
Yeah, so you can see how I feel awesome of where this button is, and it's right there and right in front of my face. I was looking at those tabs underneath of the people, and I'm like, oh well, it's got to be this one with the screen, and it's not.
Oh, there you get like multiple.
Yeah,
it's like that hallway down there. But yeah, so
yeah.
And then if we want to move things, though, you can, so if we want it just to be back to the video of you and I, or just you and the screen.
Whoa.
Or just the screen.
Just the screen. Yeah, right down there at the bottom, share screen. And that's where you can see there when the comments come in. That's why I can see them from both places. When somebody says they don't see them, on that right-hand side, you can see where the comments were coming from. If they had a red dot or the red YouTube button, it's it's coming from YouTube. And then if you scroll, you can see where it's coming from Facebook. It'll have a little Facebook icon. So that's how we're able to stream on both platforms and see everybody's comment. So a little behind the scenes thing there for you. Look at that. Pilar followed somebody's TikTok and they feel famous. Pilar's a good friend to have to follow TikTok. All right. Well,
all right, man. Well, I'm out of here.
I think we're good. All right, you're out of here. Perfect. I'm going to get out of here too. So from all of us, from you and me, thank you for another 2019. Thanks to Aaron for showing up here. You know where to find me on this. Teresa, I'm going to shoot you a message when this is over so that way we can get in contact with you and see what we can do from there. But you guys have a great rest of your 19, and I look forward to the many, many, many great things we're going to do for you in the 2020. You guys, we got to come up with a catchy catchphrase. We had Stay Fresh cheese bags. That was fun, but I think now we need to figure something else out. Everybody have a great new year. We will chat you here later in the week. See ya. Bye-bye. End broadcast. Go away. There we go.